Hello guys, this video is going to be an kind of an informative video, not the vlog video that I usually do in the channel. And in this video is going to give you information on a specific question that I have been recently receiving multiple times in the comment section or in as private messages. That question is regarding Sweden, and the question is what to carry with you if you're traveling to Sweden for the first time. So I'm going to answer this question based on our experience of living in Sweden for the last 10 years. So the first and foremost thing is check the weather. Check the weather to the place that you're going to go in Sweden, because the weather could come as a surprise element if you have not planned or prepared for it. Mainly in terms of clothing, in my experience, what I would say is that wear multiple layers. Layer yourself instead of going for one or two chunkier winter clothes. That way you can feel comfortable both indoor and outdoor, because indoors are going to be maintained in room temperature, say at a classroom or shopping malls or offices. It's going to be maintained in room temperature. So if you lay your clothes, you can take off your jackets and your sweatshirts and you can still feel comfortable even. So the first thing is that pack your clothes accordingly depending on the weather of the place that you're reaching. Most likely it's going to be colder. If you're traveling in those colder months, then yeah, pack accordingly. Keep in mind that layering yourself is better than wearing one chunkier winter cloth or winter jacket. And number two, I would say, is that have your international debit cards open, so that you can use that for your transactions or purchases there. If you have not fixed your bank travel card, that you can use it for temporary stay abroad. So if you're not going to use the travel card, yeah, make sure that your debit cards are open internationally, because most of the places in Sweden, they prefer to go cashless. So yeah, even if you have some Swedish currencies in your hand, also make sure that you have your cashless card system fixed. And number three would be is to take your medications and first aid things with you, emergency first aid things. This is until you figure out how the healthcare and the medical care system in Sweden works. And Yeah, if you're someone who will miss Indian food a lot, then also make sure to carry some instant Indian food, and Indian snacks. And of course there are Asian stores, and you'll definitely find one or two Asian stores in and around your place, where this will definitely come in handy to satisfy your craving, or if you miss India for that matter. And another important thing would be is to fix a system so that you can communicate with your friends and family here in India. Of course, there's WhatsApp. If you can manage to find a free Wi-Fi, so until you fix your Sweden SIM card, if you want to communicate with your friends and family back in India, of course there's WhatsApp. But if you're not a big fan of WhatsApp, we used to use these telephonic apps. We have tried several, and this is something that we found it very useful, affordable and functional. And I don't know how this app is called, but I call it Rebetel. You have to first register it, install it in your phone. It works both in the Android and the iOS phones. So you basically install the app, register it and recharge it. I think the minimum recharge amount is $5, and then you can make international telephone calls. And call from if you make a call from Sweden to India, I guess it's few prices. It's less than a rupee per minute, so it's that cheap. And if you have a good internet connection, then the call quality is also going to be good. So yeah, that is it. Lastly, I would recommend you to carry something like this, the universal chargers or the universal adapters, because if you have electronic devices bought in India, then you'll have this 3-pin system or the 2-pin. And in Europe, that's in Sweden, it's 2-pin system, so you'll be able to use it. But say if you have something from US, then let's say if you have some electronic devices from US, then you might end up having something like this, which will be tricky to use in the Sweden setup. So in those times, and also when you're having a transit in a different country that has a different system, then this might come in handy. This is universal. Depending on the country you're going, you can use the you can use the different pins, and you can just plug in your device cable, and you can use these to connect to the power outlet. So yes guys, I think I have pretty much covered the basic things that will help you to survive for the first few days. And Sweden is a very straightforward, and almost everybody in Sweden speaks a very good English. So if you think you're not able to manage it on your own, which I am sure will not be the case, because it's things and system are transparent there, so you'll be able to manage it on your own. If that's not the case, then like said, almost everybody speaks very good English, and you can seek out for help, and people are helpful in that sort. So you'll definitely get the help and the information that you're looking for. So yeah, that is it guys. If you have any more questions regarding Sweden, please write to me. I'll be happy to answer you guys. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you all in my next video. Take care. Bye bye.